happening, it's not bad luck. Hey, I'm Tonya Camille, and this is Tonya Talks. It's a pattern trying to get your attention. Sometimes we think the issue is the other person. Sometimes we think it's timing. Sometimes we think it's just life being life. But the truth is, when something keeps showing up over and over again, it is usually not random. It is familiar, and familiar does not always mean safe. Sometimes familiar means unhealed. Sometimes familiar means unresolved issues. Sometimes familiar means the past is still finding a way into your present. Patterns show up everywhere. They show up in relationships, they show up in money, they show up in business, they show up in self-care. They show up in what we avoid, what we chase, what we tolerate, and what we keep calling normal. The past has favorite doors. For some people, that door is rejection. For some, it's abandonment. For some, it's not feeling chosen. For some, it's not feeling like it's enough. And most people do not repeat the past because they want to. Let me say that again. Most people don't repeat the past because they want to. They repeat it because it feels familiar. It's what they're used to. That is why healing is not just about feeling better. Healing is about seeing better, knowing better so you can do better. It's about telling the truth about what keeps happening and why. So here's a quick audit for you. What type of person or situation drains me the most? What do I keep tolerating that I end up complaining about later? In my head, to other people? Where do I overgive because I am trying to feel secure? See, those questions matter because your patterns will often show up. Those questions matter because your patterns will often show you where you are still looking for safety in the wrong places. So for renewal, here is your practice. This is what you need to do. You need to choose one boundary to enforce for the next 7 days. Just one boundary that protects your peace. Just one. One boundary that interrupts the pattern. One boundary that tells your nervous system, your spirit, and your future self that something is changing, and it's changing now, starting today. And I'm going to definitely be cognitive and aware for the next 7 days. And spiritually, instead of asking, why me? Instead of asking, why me? Ask, what is this teaching me? What is this teaching me? The question changes everything. See, because you're no longer blaming other people or feeling the victim, etc., etc. No, you're asking a direct question of yourself. What is this teaching me? See, because that's really, when things are happening, that's the real point. What is it teaching me? Not everybody else's issues, not all the other things that we blame and do and, shift and project. No, the real question is, what is this supposed to be teaching me so that I can make a change and do better? See, that question changes everything because now you are no longer just reacting. Now you are learning. Now you're looking for the right answers. Now you're trying to change the trajectory of your life in a way that's necessary. Now you are seeing. Now you're breaking agreement with what no longer deserves access to you. You do not need more motivation. Not at all. You need more truth, honest answers, truth about what keeps showing up. What keeps showing up? Truth about what keeps draining you. What keeps draining you? Truth about what you are still allowing through the same old door. The same old door. See, a pattern has the same door. It keeps walking through the same door until you stop it. And you start that by asking the questions, what is this teaching me so I can close that door? And when I see it coming, I slam it shut. It's that simple. I didn't say easy, it's simple. There is a difference. So I am Tonya Camille, and this is Tonya Talks. And I just want to say, if this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it. And more than anything, take a moment and ask yourself, what pattern is trying to get my attention right now, right away? Have an amazing day.